Get ready to laugh your socks off. Or not, we don't care. It's a couple of laughs with Kerri Louise, seen on Showtime and Comedy Central. And her husband from The Tonight Show and runner-up on America's Got Talent, Tom Cotter. Buckle up, because this married for too long couple is ready to distract you from reality. Please welcome Kerri Louise and Tom Cotter.
Hey, we have a great show for you. Yes, Tom
Yes,
is
we
in
do.
rare form. He's in total uniform. This is Tom Cotter, Kerri Louise. We are going to talk about our addictions today. And you guys can decide who's more addicted. We're both going to plead our case. And you don't want to miss the gripe of the week, which will probably get us divorced. But you guys can decide on that. I'm sure you're going to be taking my side on that. But first, let's introduce our producer of the show, our son and producer, Harry Cotter.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 3. Hopefully, you guys have been following along. You've been here since episode 1. But don't forget to like, comment, and share, and tell us whose side you're on for their addiction battle. And yeah, enjoy the show.
Yes, let's find out where we are this weekend. Where are you, Tom, this weekend performing?
I will be storming the castle, honey, at the Comedy Castle, Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle, a famous club in Royal Oak, Michigan. I'll be there for 1 show Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday.
Wow, you're working way harder than I am this weekend. I'm going to be at the Elks Club on Saturday, somewhere in the middle of Connecticut.
Yeah. To be clear, my wife is not an elk, but she has a great rack. And I do want to say that I find it humorous that you wear a peace sign shirt and you're on air here about to pick a fight with me about addictions.
That's right.
We'll just go for it.
I'm all about world peace, though. World peace.
Yes, and we want to thank our sponsor. We're brought to you by 1-800-DIVORCE, everybody.
Yes.
So let's do this.
All right, so this is how we're going to get divorced. This is why we get divorced, I think. Well, we both accuse each other for being more addicted. I love Dunkin' Donuts, and he loves Chipotle. And I think he goes, besides, Chipotle is way more expensive than a cup of coffee. And I'm not that addicted. All right. Granted, I did win coffee for a full year. My town was doing an grand opening, and you had to stand in line. You had to be the first 100 people get coffee for a year. And I didn't want to screw it up, so I wore this outfit. Just in case I was 101 and I really definitely wanted to get my coffee. And because I wore that out, I got so much attention. I actually got to meet the big wigs, the big top execs. There it is. Actually, I didn't meet the top execs. We have a picture of that. So yeah, I'm special, right, Harry?
No, you are not special. I did this last year. Same execs, same everything.
Yeah, but you didn't have the outfit. You didn't have the outfit.
No, I did not have the skirt. Thank God.
And let me just say that I had the outfit on and way before the Dunk Kings did that whole commercial on the Super Bowl. And I was so mad that I had my outfit first that I did this video in response to that.
I'm wicked pissed. Someone tell Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, I started this whole thing. I started it all. You're copying me. You want to go? You want to go? I'll go. I'll take you to Star Market right now and beat the crap out of you right there on the parking lot. And don't even get me started with J-Lo, Jenny from the block. Yeah, you tell her I'm going to take a...
You know how they do those commercials in the Boston accent? So I had to pull out my Boston accent. But anyway, Tom thinks that I'm more addicted, but he goes to Chipotle. In fact, he's turning into one of these Chipotle guys they're talking about.
There's another kind of guy, they say, taking over New York City, and they're calling them Chipotle boys.
It's a men who eat at Chipotle 5 to 7 days per week.
Usually they're between the ages of 18 and 28.
Yeah. Tom's over 28 years old, just to let you know. I married a Chipotle man child. That's who I married. I'm
a Chipotle man, honey. First of all. Second of all, addiction is a little much. I don't know if it's an addiction. Yes, I eat it several times a week. I drink orange juice every day. Am I addicted to orange juice? I don't think so. And addiction is I'm not selling my body for a burrito, okay? And I'm not hawking your jewelry and pawning your jewelry for guacamole. It's not happening. You crave Dunkin' Donuts first thing you get out of bed. The first thing you want is a cup of coffee. I wait until afternoon to get my Chipotle. So that's another point I'd like to say. And by the way, as far as addiction is concerned, Alcoholics Anonymous, Gamblers Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, what do they all serve at their meetings? Dunkin' Donuts coffee. They don't serve Chipotle. So get off of that. Our house is festooned with Dunkin' Donuts stuff all over the house. You have shirts, you have pants, you have skirts, you have a backpack, you have a Frisbee. We have a Dunkin' Donuts Christmas ornament. That shows to me an addiction.
You bought it for me.
I'm enabling your addiction, honey.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And by the way, I've seen you eat Chipotle for breakfast. That number one. And number two, you go like sometimes 3 times a day. Oops, I didn't mean to do the balloons. You go 3 times a day sometimes. When you're on the road and when you're not with me, you're there all the time.
Honey, who had the app first? You had the Dunkin' Donuts app like 3 years before I had the Chipotle app.
That's just so I can get free coffee.
You're full of crap. You are so addicted. It's frightening. Coffee, no, caffeine is addictive. Onions and peppers are not addictive. There's no way I'm addicted. I prefer the food. It's healthy. It's nutritious. Maybe I'm identifying as a Mexican, and maybe you're transphobic because I'm transitioning into a Mexican. How about that, transphobe?
I wouldn't mind if you were a Mexican.
You like me?
No. All right, listen, we're pissing off our son. But listen, here's the thing. You go to Chipotle way more, and it costs way more. And you lie to me. I don't lie. Like when you're addicted, you start lying. I don't lie. When you say, "Where are you?" I go, "I went to Dunkin'." I even ask you if you want something. You lie to me when I go, "Where are you?" You're like, at the gym." When you know that you're in line.
Because you ridicule me, honey, because you mock me, you lampoon me for going to enjoy a meal that I enjoy.
Because I hate when you go to Chipotle when we have food at home. We have a video, case in point.
Go ahead.
But it's about coffee. But go ahead.
Well, let me just.
Excuse me. Yes, can I get a large iced coffee?
Can I get a cookie?
We have cookies at home, sweetheart.
We have coffee at home.
Chocolate chip or sugar?
Sugar.
And a sugar cookie, please.
Yeah, we have coffee at home, honey. We have a coffee maker on our counter, and you buy tons of coffee, yet you go to Dunkin' every day and get your coffee.
Guess what we have in coffee? Guess what kind of coffee we have at home?
Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
I think I'm losing. I feel like I'm losing this addiction, but your addiction costs way more.
This is you, honey. You're looking for a vein to inject Dunkin' into your vein. You are an addict.
Does that mean anything if your addiction costs way more than my addiction?
No. Doesn't matter. All right. I could be addicted to crack versus meth. Which one's cheaper? Meth. Doesn't matter. You're both addicts.
I think that's the money line right there. I think you're both addicted. You're both addicts.
What are people saying? Are people saying that we're both addicts?
That's what I was just about to get to. A lot of people are saying on Instagram they're siding with Mr. Dick, which is Tom's name for the day.
Oh, they're siding with you. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm more addicted, but at least I'm getting free coffee for a year. You don't get Chipotle free. And that would help us with the bank. We can,
I actually do get Chipotle free, honey, because I eat so much of it that on the app, every 10 meals you get one free. So I'm constantly eating for free.
Did you
hear
both
that? Honey. We both need treatment. Okay.
Did you hear that? You just threw yourself under the bus.
Well, I'd like to say I saved you is what I did.
Well, now, I don't know.
I'll be happy if Duncan did
People are saying that he's a stud, that he can go 3 times a day. So I think he's actually helping his case. People are loving the fact that he can eat this much Chipotle.
And I always get corn in my burritos, so I know my bowel movements are pretty regular because you can. Yeah. What?
You feed it to the dog, and the dog throws up corn. That's how I know that you feed the dog your Chipotle.
Yeah. Well, you feed the dog coffee, and that should be illegal.
I don't.
Yeah.
Dog doesn't like coffee.
We're both addicts, okay? Case in point. Now what?
We're both addicts. All right. Fine. Well, we can go. Do you want to argue more? Because we have.
Sure, yeah, this is marriage therapy for us. Let's do this.
This is total therapy. I think that you just lie more because you're more addicted because you lie to me.
Listen,
you sneak it in too.
A lot of arguing going on today in this episode. A lot of
I
arguing.
am JD Vance, and you are that other dude from Minnesota, and you just lost the debate.
See, the reason why you lie is because I have I'll cook a nice meal, and you will even have to pretend to eat it when you're full on Chipotle.
Honey,
That's
is it
another thing
really,
you do.
is it really a nice meal, though? Is it? Honey.
Oh,
I think-
save that for another gripe of the week.
Okay. I'm just saying, in
ahead.
the words of Rodney Dangerfield, in our house, we pray before we eat. No, we pray after. I don't know how. I just butchered his joke.
You
But,
just butchered the joke, but I know what you're talking about, and it's
Yeah.
not nice.
sorry.
It's not
Honey,
nice.
you're a great cook. You're really good at making reservations.
One time, I made a phone call to A1 Pizza, and we had a great night.
Perfect. We're not culinary people.
And
So-
you love it. Well, all right. I make mistakes a lot. I do that. I'll give you that. All right.
So do I. So Dunkin' Donuts
All right.
owes you a debt of gratitude, and Chipotle owes me a debt of gratitude. Yes, Harry.
I think we're gonna move on to gripe of the week.
All
If you
right.
are ready.
I get.
What were you going to say, Tom?
I don't know. You're gagging on coffee, probably from your addiction. What's in that mug? Probably iced coffee. I'm really worried about you, honey. Spit it out. Spit it.
Moving on to gripe of the week.
Okay,
And I had
let's do
something in
that.
my mouth. All right, my throat. All right. Don't stop. Don't say anything, Tom. All right. Gripe of the week. Here's the gripe of the week. Paper towels. This is what I hate. Not only you, Tom, but it's my whole family. They take paper towels and they wipe their hands. They take the whole thing. They go, and 80 million paper towels come out, and you wipe up a little bit or a little spill, and you throw a big, huge lob of it in the trash. When I have select a size for that very reason, you can just select a little teeny size for your hand or a little teeny spill. Here's another thing that you do. When I ask you to set the table, we have napkins. We have napkins. You take paper towels, you rip them off. This is when you do use the select size. You fold it in a square, just like a napkin, and you put it on the table. When we have napkins. Yeah, exactly my point. Aggravates me to no end. In fact, I think we're going to get divorced over it. Because I ask you not to do it, and you still do it. You have this habit where you have to rip up, and it takes hours for you to set the table when you can just put the napkins on the table. And my kids do it all the time too, but at least my kids have an excuse. They're kids. They're idiots.
No. They're men, honey. And the napkin is a female product. That's why we call them feminine napkins, okay? There's no feminine towel. Towels are a manly option. It's super absorbent. Napkins are not the quicker picker-upper. Bounty is. And who's the mascot for paper towels? Brawny. He's a lumberjack, honey. It's a manly thing. You want something that's going to absorb. Paper towels are just napkins on the cob. They're convenient. You grab one when you want it. It's super absorbent. People put their napkin in their lap. Why? Because they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed that they're using napkins because it's such a feminine thing. The napkin is the gay little brother of the paper towel. And so that's why I use this. This is my coaster right now. It goes right into my drink, and it's super absorbent. If I put a napkin there, my drink would turn pink, I think.
Well, that's
my point is this. Napkins are embarrassing, okay? You put plastic placemats on our table for a fork next to the paper plate. I don't get why that's a big thing.
I use plastic placemats because you buy them at the dollar store. I would like to use the nice ones, but you want the football shaped ones. But that's a whole. To wipe your mouth with a napkin, wiping your mouth with a paper towel is going to give you something that's going to make you look like you have herpes because it's rough, and you don't want it. You want to use a napkin to wipe your mouth and your hands.
Honey, I rest my case when I say that the napkin is the lesser of the two products, the inferior of the two products, the more effeminate of the two products. The paper towel is the manly option, okay? And that's why it's a feminine napkin, not a feminine towel. That's why people hide them. If I have a choice, am I going to go for a paper towel or am I going to go for a napkin? It's a paper towel every single time. It's much better option. It's better to.
You don't select the size. You'll go like this. And there's times, I have to admit this, and I'm sorry that I'm admitting this, but there's times where I see a glob of paper towels in the trash, and I will take the dirty part off and take the clean part and use it.
Ew.
Well,
That's
it's clean.
disgusting.
It's clean. It's
You're
an efficient
taking
way.
out of the trash
You're
can.
wasting the environment, Tom Cotter. Do you want everybody to know about that?
That is so nasty. I don't know why you would do that.
You know what, by the way, I think that they're going to have another shortage on paper goods, they're saying now, because of the strike and stuff. So
Yeah.
So we have to be careful with our paper towels. And during the pandemic, remember when they hoarded paper towels?
Yeah, do you know why they hoarded them? Because they wanted them. They are a superior product. Nobody hoarded napkins. They hoarded paper towels and toilet paper. And in a pinch, I feel much better using a paper towel if I'm out of toilet paper than a napkin. Okay? So I rest my case.
That's
the paper
true.
towel
That's
is a
true, because
superior product.
That's your ass. That's
Listen,
true. But
napkins begin with the word nap, so you'd think I would like it because I'm lazy. But I have to go to. And by the way, you have these lovely patterns. You can't really see it here up close. They're a lovely pattern. Look at that diamond on that paper towel. Come on.
I do like my paper towels with colored patterns. You can hardly find them. But also, too, during the pandemic, when we were looking for paper towels, this is what I found out. Like, I love the name brand Bounty because I can't live with that sparkle. It does not cut it. Those paper towels. Now, those are the wimpy paper towels. I'd rather use a napkin. But I went to shelf after shelf. Remember that? It took me like 2 weeks to try to find Bounty. I couldn't find Bounty. I became a bounty hunter during the pandemic.
There it is, everybody. A bounty hunter, Kerri Louise. She'll be at the Elks Club this upcoming weekend. Get your tickets.
I didn't say that to you with your corny jokes. You had 5 corny dad jokes in a row. And I never threw you under the bus and said anything stupid like that.
You're right.
But anyway, besides, if you want more corny dad jokes, go to Michigan for 5 shows this weekend and see Tom Cotter. All right. What are people saying about paper towels, Harry? Is anybody chiming in for paper towels?
Yeah, we got a couple. That one comment was crazy, Mom. You really take out the paper towels in the trash. How long you been doing that?
Yeah, long time. Because you idiots are waste.
Dad, you know we lived in that house. We lived in that house, and she's been
How many times
cleaning with
Harry,
dirty paper towels.
How many times, Harry, did we sit down to dinner and we sat next to our plate was a towel that was removed from the trash?
Yeah,
that's so nasty.
I can't even. I don't want to think about it. So let's go on.
Okay, so maybe the whole family will learn to select the size.
I just got a text from my sister. She'd like to cancel our invitation to dinner because we have trash towels next to our napkins and our plates. Nasty.
I do not blame her.
Oh. All right.
But anyway, we can move on to video share of the week. Oddly enough, has Mom's video.
Oh, yes. My video
Mom's
share
video
is just
perfect.
a hammer down the point.
It's loading. Give it
That's how you use one select a size. That's how you use one select a size paper towel. You wipe down everything.
Yeah.
You probably got that from the trash.
Probably. You know what you might want to try doing? Just go in and get the toilet paper right out of the toilet after we use it. And then hang it out to dry, honey, because, God forbid we waste a sheet of toilet paper. So just reach right in there, grab a wad of that the toilet paper rather, and put it on a clothesline, and then we'll just reuse it.
You probably do the same thing with your toilet paper. You probably use way too much toilet paper for your
Yeah, I do. I make a catcher's mitt. I go for days winding it around there because I want no fecal matter near my hand. Why? Because my hand touches my mouth and my eyes.
All right,
and my
enough.
nose. Okay.
Let's do
You
your
probably use one sheet and your finger probably goes through it. It's disgusting.
No, I don't do that.
Ew, oh my God.
That's gross. I don't do that. I use paper towels to wipe my ass. All right.
Oh, that's why she's saving them. That's why she needs them. She needs them to wipe her ass, guys.
Here, honey.
Anyway,
Here you go.
let's move on to
and I
Dad's
need more
video.
than one selector size for my ass. Just FYI. All right, Tom, explain the
That was
next video.
TMI, not FYI. TMI.
All right, so the next video, I'm just showing how supportive not just me, how supportive I am of my bride's career. My friends, Al Ducharme, very funny comic, and Justin McKinney, another guy. They were both in my wedding. Great dudes. We all wanted to promote Kerri's show coming up. Although this is a while ago, so she's actually not at this venue. So please don't buy tickets to go see her. But this is the video we did to promote.
Excuse me, sir. Did you know that Kerri Louise is going to be in Foxborough?
Oh my God, I've always been a fan of hers. She's unbelievable. I have been itching to see her for so long. A Fox in Foxborough, really?
You're talking about the comedian Kerri Louise?
She's going to be at the Marilyn Rodman Performing Arts Center on Saturday night.
Oh my God, she's so good. I mean, when you watch her act, there's no strings attached. She's unbelievable.
Yeah, she doesn't pad her jokes at all.
No.
Best bloody comedy I've ever seen.
We'll see you all there Saturday night.
Did you tell them to make sure they looked at the product placement? Did you forget to tell them to look at the product placement?
I don't think you have to tell them, honey. I think it's subtle.
I think. Well, I hope they see it. They saw it, and they.
I'm
so
also noticing a really nasty theme about paper products and feminine products in our show this week. So I apologize to our viewers.
Yeah, I got to show this one again. It's very funny. Listen, can I just tell you that I was so happy that you did that for me, because, you know, we have to, as comedians, we have to promote our shows, and it's tiring to like me, come see me. So it was really fun to have you guys do it for me. And you and Al were so good. You should do that for a living. Promote other comics shows.
Yeah, and just abandon my own career. Is that what you're saying? Really promote other guys? Thank you for that vote of confidence, honey. Yes,
hey guys. So we're still a little past time, but I want to save some time for maybe 2 comments.
All right, 2 comments.
George Mather had some funny jokes. He said mom's paper towel thing, and then when Tom was talking about his addictions, he had to chime in and say that his porn addiction is free.
He should know. He watches it with you.
Yeah.
And then he also.
Can I just say, while you look that up, that when I watch pornography, I actually cry, and I call it tear jerking. Hi, everybody. I'll be here all week. Go ahead.
There's Tom Connor in Michigan this weekend. 4 shows.
Comedy Castle. And my wrist hurts. And my doctor says it's carpal tunnel syndrome, but we all know what it is. It's porn paw. All right, keep going, Harry.
No, I mean, that's
funny. In front of my son, everybody.
Then George said again, George was trying to be funny, all comments. I won't post that one. Gina was backing up Kerri when you started going off for cooking, having her girls back. And just some friends. I think we got some comments on our side. Dad, this is when Mom was talking about the paper towels out of the trash.
Yeah.
Some other guy in the comments has some brain cells too, it seems. So
well,
he's right.
No, you guys don't have brain cells because you do not select the size.
Anyway, that's 2 minutes over time. Anyway,
that's our show.
That's our show. I want to thank Harry and Kerri, and here we are wrapping it up. So say goodnight, Kerri.
Good night, Kerri.